Hello, in this lesson I want you to simplify and evaluate expressions involving the properties of logarithms and solve equations with properties of logarithms. The first property we're going to talk about is the product property of logarithms, which says if you take the log of a product, it's the same as the sum of the logs. Remember, we're talking exponents here. Logarithm is an exponent, so it's the rule that, hey, when you multiply, we add the logs. So for example, if I have log to the base 2 of 5 times 6, that's the same thing as log to the base 2 of 5 plus log to the base 2 of 6. So I want to use the fact that the log to the base 4 of 3 is 0.7925. And I want to approximate the value of log to the base 4 of 192. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 192 as a product of two numbers. And I'm going to use 3 because that's my hint. So I'm going to say this is the same thing as the log to the base 4. Now let's take 192 divided by 3. I do believe that is 64, but I want to double check that just to make sure. So you take 192 divided by 3, and we get 64. So it's the same thing as 3 times 64, which is the log to the base 4 of 3 plus the log to the base 4 of 64. Now we know the log to the base 4 of 3 in my given information is 0.7925. Plus, if I do the log to the base 4 of 64, 4 to the what power is 64? Well, that's 4, isn't it? So my answer is 4.7925. Or we could say about 4.8. And that's what you do for anytime you have a product of logarithms.